I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
Jim Carrey, like everyone else watching the 2022 Oscars, witnessed Will Smith slap Chris Rock and was displeased with the unfolding events. He expressed strong disapproval for the man who shocked the world at the Oscars, and some of his words may surprise you. Smith went on to accept the Best Actor Oscar for his role in King Richard after a confrontation with the 53-year-old rapper and the 57-year-old Saturday Night Live star. Everyone at the Dolby Theater on March 27 witnessed the Philadelphia native's victory. As Carrey mentioned, Smith was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in 2002 and 2007 but did not win.
Question today about if anyone else had walked from the audience and done that, they would have been escorted out by security or maybe even arrested. The police asked Chris if he wanted to file charges. They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that
Yale King that Ali Star Smith should have been arrested. However, Rock did not seek charges against Smith after the incident. It's hard not to see Carrey's point in the clip, even if suing for that amount might be slightly excessive. The Canadian native went on to say that it's okay to yell from the audience if you don't approve of a joke, but you do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words. Ping argued that the incident escalated to that level, but Carrey disagreed. It didn't escalate. He said it came out of nowhere because Will had something going on inside him that's frustrated. I wish him the best. I really do. I don't have anything against Will Smith. He's done great things, but that was a stand-a kid moment. It cast a pall over everybody's shining moment. Other actors shared their agreement.
I'm sure you saw the moment everyone is talking about between Chris and Will. Your thoughts?
I don't condone violence. I just don't see any reason for it.
The actor from Independence Day publicly apologized for his actions at the Oscars the day after the incident, expressing that Chris Rock's joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's alopecia had been too much for him to bear. I was out of line, and I was wrong, he conveyed via Instagram on March 28. I am embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I aspire to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. Carrey has chosen to remain silent on the actor's apologies but reiterated the challenges of being nominated for an Oscar. He asserted that Will's outbursts had tainted the entire occasion, overshadowing the hard work of those who earned their place in the spotlight. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has signaled their intent to investigate the incident after the ceremony concluded. In a statement to Variety on Monday, the organization condemned Mr. Smith's actions during last night's show. They officially initiated a formal review and pledged to explore further action and consequences in accordance with their bylaws, standards of conduct, and California law. The actor, in their view, should have faced consequences for punching Chris Rock at the Oscars. However, Jim Carrey is being accused of hypocrisy for making such statements. Tweets circulating include a video of Carrey from June 1997 accepting an award at the MTV Movie Awards. After receiving his prize for The Cable Guy, Carrey forcefully kissed Alicia Silverstone on the lips, causing discomfort. At the time, Silverstone was only 20, while Carrey was over 35. The actor has faced accusations of hypocrisy for his remarks about the Smith incident, and his behavior in the videos has garnered criticism. The video has been widely shared on Twitter since its upload. It's worth noting that most of these tweets inaccurately state Silverstone's age. A Twitter user commented, "Jim Carrey says Will Smith should have been arrested for hitting Chris Rock. How about when Jim Carrey forcibly kissed Alicia Silverstone when he was going up on stage to accept an award?" Imagine being Jim Carrey, sickened by a slap while also being the same Jim Carrey who forcefully kissed Alicia Silverstone, tweeted another user. It had literally no impact on his career whatsoever. What if the actor's critics stated with another, adding, "Look at her reaction after he did it. She looks so disgusted." Smith's slapping of Rock quickly became the most talked about event from this year's Oscars ceremony, leading to significant criticism of his behavior from many Hollywood peers. Despite the incident, Smith received a standing ovation after he accepted the award for Best Actor for his portrayal of King Richard and afterward broke down in tears while accepting the award. After Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's bald head referring to her alopecia, numerous celebrities, including this one, weighed in on the situation.
I was just glad to see, after what happened and all the trauma and stuff, that he emerged stronger.
I'm glad he's getting a chance to be seen and appreciated.
Pinkett Smith has been very candid about her battles with alopecia. Carrey elaborated on his previous statements in a follow-up interview with the Associated Press. The 60-year-old showed compassion for Smith, saying he understood that Smith felt pressured into his conduct. He said, "I also think that people, not unlike Will or myself, we live in a lot of pressure. We set up a lot of pressure for ourselves. We're encouraged by this country to never stop and never be satisfied and never look at our lives and going, you know what? I'm enough. I have enough. I've done enough. I don't need 9 businesses. I don't need to be a movie producer, director, writer, actor, star, and have a record company and be on TikTok and be on social media and have a reality show and share my innermost life on some therapy show." Jim Carrey has been rather candid about his history of mental illness. Mila Kunis, who was in attendance at the 2022 Academy Awards where Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, later told C Magazine in October 2022 that she was shocked by the number of people who rose to their feet during Smith's acceptance speech. Smith has already publicly apologized for the slap, so he and Rock have apparently patched things up and are back to being good buddies. Rock seems to be handling the situation with great poise and dignity, despite the fact that some people like Jim Carrey would likely still sue Will Smith. So, do you think Jim Carrey is in the right here? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe for all the latest celebrity news first.